To solve VLuzzles, you can pause, rewind, and take notes. It's your first day on the job as a conservationist, and you've been tasked with monitoring a family of Newton eagles. They are fascinating birds named after Dr. Newton, the scientist who discovered them, and has been studying their colorful wing patterns. Newton eagles have wings that are colored on the top and the bottom. The 7 birds in this family all have unique color patterns on their wings, so no 2 birds are alike. The 7 birds are all part of the same family, which includes the youngest, its parents, and its grandparents. You've been asked to write a report on each bird, but the problem is you don't know which bird is which, and you're embarrassed to ask. Maybe you can figure it out on your own. Newton eagles pass down their wing feather colors to their offspring in an interesting way. The child will get one color from the mother and one from the father. The top feathers are taken from the parent of the same sex, and the bottom feathers are taken from the parent of the opposite sex. In other words, if the child is female, the top feathers will match the mother's, and the bottom feathers will match the father's. If the child is male, the top will match the father's, and the bottom will match the mother's. You've seen this poster everywhere, so you know the eagle with the yellow top wing feathers and blue bottom wing feathers is the youngest. Maybe you can use that information as a starting point. On the left is the blank family tree. On the right is a chart showing the wings of the 7 family members. After seeing the poster, you know this eagle is the youngest. You need to figure out where all the rest of the eagles go in the family tree. Unfortunately, you don't know the sex of any of the eagles, but there's one bit of information that may help. Earlier today, you heard someone mention that it was interesting how both grandfathers have the same bottom feather colors. Hopefully that information will be of some use. Can you fill in the entire family tree? You can pause, rewind, and take notes. A hint will be given in 10 seconds. Let's try starting with the youngest bird and working our way up. Since we don't know if the youngest bird is male or female, we will need to make 2 charts and check all the possibilities. We know that the eagles get the top wing feather color from the parent of the same sex, and the bottom wing feather color from the parent of the opposite sex. So, if we look at the chart where we assume the youngest is male, that means the yellow top feathers came from his father, and the blue bottom feathers came from his mother. Look at all the possible wing variations that have yellow on top and see who the father might be. Can you use this first step to fill in the family tree? The answer will be given in 10 seconds. It may be best to start with the youngest eagle and work our way up. Since we don't know if the youngest is male or female, we will need to create 2 charts. Let's focus on the chart where we assume the youngest is male. Since Newton eagles get their top wing feather color from the parent of the same sex and the bottom wing feather color from the parent of the opposite sex, we know in this chart that the yellow top feathers came from his father, and the blue bottom feathers came from his mother. Looking at the available options on the right, we see that there are 2 variations that have top yellow feathers. They are yellow top red bottom and yellow top white bottom. So far, both of the eagles with these wing colors could be the father. But if yellow top white bottom were the father, that would mean that his father would have had a yellow top and his mother would have had a white bottom. If we look at the available options, we don't see any more variations with white bottom feathers. That means this combination isn't possible, so the father must be yellow top, red bottom. As we found out before, the mother has blue bottom feathers. Looking at the options to the right, we see that the 2 possible variations for the mother are white top, blue bottom, and red top, blue bottom. But if red top, blue bottom were the mother, that would mean her mother would have a red top and her father would have a blue bottom. Looking at the options to the right, we see that there are no more variations where an eagle has red top feathers. That means this combination isn't possible, so the mother must be white top, blue bottom. Now we know that the mother's mother must have top feathers that are white, and the mother's father must have bottom feathers that are blue. These are the only two eagles that fit those descriptions. We also see that the father's father must have top feathers that are yellow, and the father's mother must have bottom feathers that are red. These two eagles fit those descriptions. Now we have the family tree, if the youngest is male. If we were to apply the same logic to the family tree of a female youngest eagle, it would look like this. But which one has it right? Remember, we know the grandfathers both have the same bottom feather colors, so this must be the true family tree. And what a beautiful family it is! Did you get the right answer? Let us know in the comments below, but no spoilers, please. Give us a thumbs up if you had fun. And please subscribe for more VLuzzles.